INTJs are often seen as strong, logical, and unshakable. They're the masterminds, the planners, the ones who always seem to have it together. But beneath that composed exterior, INTJs often carry silent struggles that few people see. Here are 10 reasons why INTJs, despite their strength, often suffer the most. 1. They feel disconnected from others. INTJs see the world through a lens of logic and strategy, which makes them feel out of place in a world driven by emotions and social games. They often feel like outsiders, unable to find people who think on the same wavelength. This loneliness can feel constant, even when they are surrounded by others. 2. They suppress their emotions. INTJs are masters of controlling their feelings, often pushing them aside to stay focused on their goals. But emotions don't disappear just because they're ignored. Over time, this emotional suppression can lead to stress, burnout, and a deep sense of inner emptiness that is hard to articulate. 3. They struggle with perfectionism. INTJs hold themselves to impossibly high standards in everything they do. They believe they should be efficient, capable, and precise at all times. When they fall short, they are their own harshest critics, experiencing intense frustration and disappointment in themselves. 4. They often feel misunderstood. Because they think deeply and process internally, INTJs may struggle to explain their thoughts and feelings to others. Their ideas can be complex, and when they try to share them, people may misunderstand or dismiss them. This constant sense of being misunderstood only deepens their isolation. 5. They are prone to overworking. INTJs are driven by their goals and are known for their relentless work ethic. However, they often ignore their own limits, pushing themselves until they are exhausted. They see rest as unproductive, and this mindset can lead to chronic stress and health issues over time. 6. They see problems everywhere. INTJs have a sharp eye for inefficiencies, flaws, and long-term risks. While this helps them excel in planning and problem-solving, it also means they see the potential for failure in nearly everything. This constant awareness of what could go wrong can create anxiety and a heavy mental burden. 7. They struggle to find people they can trust. INTJs value loyalty and competence in relationships, but finding people who meet these standards is rare. They often feel let down by others, leading them to rely solely on themselves. This self-reliance, while a strength, can also leave them feeling unsupported when they need help the most. 8. They get stuck in their heads. INTJs live in a world of ideas and possibilities, constantly analyzing and strategizing. However, this can lead to overthinking and analysis paralysis, where they get stuck planning instead of acting. They may feel frustrated with themselves for not moving forward, even when they know what they need to do. 9. They struggle with expressing vulnerability. To INTJs, vulnerability can feel like weakness, and they often avoid sharing their struggles with others. They may suffer in silence, believing they need to solve their problems alone. This unwillingness to open up can prevent them from receiving the emotional support they need. 10. They feel burdened by their vision. INTJs often have a clear vision for how things should be, whether in their personal lives or the world at large. But the gap between their vision and reality can feel like a constant source of frustration and disappointment. They feel responsible for making their ideas a reality, even if it means carrying the weight alone. INTJs may look strong on the outside, but inside they carry battles that no one else sees. They suffer not because they are weak, but because they feel deeply, think endlessly, and care about creating a world that aligns with their vision. If you're an INTJ, remember that it's okay to rest, to ask for help, and to share your struggles with those you trust. Your mind is powerful, but your well-being matters too. Thanks for watching, and let us know in the comments if you relate to these silent struggles.